Hey, I hope you're all doing well. So today I thought I would give you a quick flip through of my 2020 Project Life album. This one is not finished. Can you see my little tab here? I thought all I had left to do was December in this, but it turns out I'm up to July, I believe, in there. So I'll give you a flip through as to where I've got. So let's start. So my first page, I've done an intro page and I've just put at the bottom there what year it is, so I remember. And this is one of my favourite papers from Cocoa Vanilla. I've just left the back blank. I've got a little card to tell me that I'm January. Some hospital letters. And this is the first page. And this is one of my favourite pages. Oh, I'm shaking you, sorry. Second page. Sorry, the way my camera mount's held, I can't actually show you the full page. Maybe if I fold it, I can. I know this is a really random photo of my foot, but my dog ran into me and she didn't realise I was the other side of the door and she slammed it open. And yeah, so I had to take a photo of it. Oh, where'd that go? So you'll notice that I made a lot of my date cards I just left. So I started off with a white piece of card and then I used an LE Studio stamp to stamp out the week of and to. This bit's a stamp, and then I've just used LE Studios puffy stickers as well. I liked using some of her stamps quite a lot. I use a lot of just plain pattern paper because at this stage I didn't have Project Life cards. So a lot of my paper, all my cards here are either paper or card that I've just cut up from pattern paper pads. And added puffy embellishments too. Oh look, back when I was doing weekly prints. You'll also notice that when I was doing this, I struggled with knowing how my printer worked. So I was debating on whether to go through and reprint some of the photos that were in this album, but I decided to I think I might just keep them to show the progress that I've made over the years of working out how to use my printer. So a lot of them I used, I made my own PL cards with punches and cut aparts, which I liked. And you'll also notice that majority of my first album and second album will be probably work related, because I don't really have much going on other than work. So here's another one of them DIY cards I made. Some of my cards I kept really simple, some of them I didn't. Another DIY card. And another one. Made this page quite quick. And then compared to the other one, I went a bit more heavy with the embellishments. So that was our toy delivery that we got at work, and the chickens wanted to help out. And then there's another DIY card that I made. There was just a random pig chilling in amongst the Mother's Day stuff at work. I'm chucking everything again. Why are you being awkward? There we go. Another DIY card. Scrappy haul. Another DIY card. See, this is what I mean about me not realising how to use my printer properly. I've chopped off stuff and I've printed things wonky, and what else I do? Oh, I accidentally printed things that like super zoomed in, or I just cut things off completely. At this point I had a chest infection, so I was stuck playing Minecraft most of my life. And it was right around my 30th birthday. I mean, now I know it probably wasn't a chest infection, it probably was the spicy cough. But I, at the time, and the same as the doctors, thought it was chest infection. Some cards I just used a cut apart and then just embellished that. Oh, I was using all my scraps that I had lying around, and I just sat there and punched loads of shapes out because I wasn't feeling like doing anything at the time. So I made some embellishments. Just used a cut apart, pattern paper, and then here's me making some of them DIY cards that you'd just seen in the previous pages. Here's another one. This one's got some dimension to it. I don't know if you can see that. A bit of a weird day today. It's a bit cloudy. I think it's going to rain. So here's some of the cards that I made. I don't know if you can see that. Well, you've seen most of them already. Just a cut apart with some puffies. Another cut apart. You'll notice I love my puffies and my cut aparts because they're easy to use. Here's another DIY card. Me waiting for my inhaler because there was a queue going all the way down the street at the time. Flashback to when our new shop was being built. And then my partner went out for a push bike ride and came home with a new friend. I don't know if you can spot that on his shoulders, but we called him Pidge because we thought he was a pigeon, and it turned out it was a ringneck dove. So he will make appearances at some point. We had him for just over a year before we give him to someone to rehabilitate into the wild. Another DIY card. I like the simple ones. Oh, rarity. Fridge was filled with food. So this one I decided just to keep blank and keep it with just a picture of the dog sprawled out. Just a random picture of a cute fox I found, and then little Pidge getting big. And then I found some mugs that I liked. And then I was documenting the fact that my inhaler had changed shape and I didn't like it. And then the dog getting some belly scratches and food. So some of my weeks are quite boring, to be perfectly honest, and I don't mind that. I use things like memes or old screenshots, how much I've accidentally spent on a Hey Little Magpie order, dog just hanging out of the bed. We had to get bump started because our car had gone and died, battery had died, and we went round one of my uncle's for barbecue. And this one is mostly me cleaning. So I'd reorganised the entire kitchen, and one of my friends, the caravan site got closed at this point, so I had to go around there and start watering all our plants. And then we had gloomy skies, another Pidgey shot. So I think at this point we might have been at the start of the pandemic. I was trying to stay away from too much bulk in this album, but I ended up using loads of puffy stickers and loads of chipboard, or started to use chipboard at this point. So here's a photo of a polytunnel that no longer exists. Partner being kicked off his chair, and I've got a new phone that now doesn't look like that. I've always been one of these people that's incredibly careful when it comes to looking after their phones, and this phone I managed to drop face down on concrete in the bathroom. So I still need to go back and do some journaling here. More chipboard, and my cards fell out. And then I put together a scrappy kit, made myself some lunch, dog being daft, really nice photo on the way home, and a good old salad. Nope, now I'm shaking you. Yeah, we must be, we're in June now. Aha, there's a little one. So here's another picture of my scrappy kit I'd put together. And I'd made myself a little fort in the bedroom, so I could sit there and watch YouTube. And then I got the feeling I was being watched, and I looked over and realised he was staring at me. And then he realised I was staring at him. Here's me sitting there scrapping. Oh, done it again. Sorry. Another throwback photo. Just because I was running out of things to actually document. So I'd started, one of my customers had given me a couple of tomato plants and a cucumber plant, and they did really well, even though I nearly killed them by this point. Pidge, how big he'd got. He'd learned how to fly up there. Been shopping, just chilling. I'd been making some DIY PL cards again. Got his little tongue hanging out. Another order. Me planting outside. Oh, that was a zucchini, I think, that I'd been given. They're my cucumbers and they're my tomatoes. I'd like 3 or 4 different species of tomato in that one. So, yeah. You'll start to notice that I haven't actually finished these pages. So that one was finished and now I'm getting to the point where I've not really decorated much on these ones. A little pidge. He's learning how to open his wings up. Just documenting the new signage and things for the floor work. And I bought this because one of my friends who was at work I worked with was obsessed with sloths and it actually really smelt nice, so I ended up keeping that myself. Here's a few of me little tomatoes and cucumbers that are growing, and a giant zucchini. I think it was a zucchini. I'm not 100% sure. There's Pidge in his cage getting some outside time. Me doing some traveller's notebooks. Bought myself a new pair of trainers. And then this one. This one is supposed to be the other way round. It's a picture of my slow cooker with a giant piece of pork in there. And then you got this one, which is my strimmer that I bought myself and had to assemble. So that's that bit. Now we're into July. So you noticed on that previous page that I did do some sort of embellishments, but I didn't really do it much on the other side. And then here, another photo that was taken the wrong way, or I printed the wrong way around. Picture of my, picture of my cucumber, work, upside down dog, food. My drain's backed up, so that was pleasant to wake up to. And then I think from here on, one of my gems has come off, look. It's got itself stuck to the other side. Yeah, from here on, I've got, so I won't pull these up and show you. I'll just give you a, can we get you all in? Yep, we're there. So for here onwards, you'll notice that I've got bits of card in here telling me what the date is for that week, and then photos in here that I need to actually finish documenting these pages. Some of the weeks are a bit quieter because I'd been so busy at work that I hadn't really focused much on taking photos. I didn't really think about it. I was too busy trying to get things sorted. And yeah, so I've got September to finish. See, my polytunnel broke, which was great. My ceilings got done in the bathroom. Just October still haven't been touched. Just trying to play catch up now. And the fact that then it gets to like November, December, and I start realising that I'm not taking enough photos and start doing it again. I had a sunflower growing out of my drain, so that was pleasant. I'd emptied the bird water down the drain, and I was then getting in there to collect all my I'd poured it in there, then was then going to get the feathers, and when I looked I was like, well, what the hell's that? And then I realised that one of the seeds must have fell down the drain before I collected the bird feathers and bits out of his water, and realised it had been sprouting overnight. So, like some of these photos, look, they're the wrong orientation, so instead of being the right way, they're the wrong way. So I've got to and not here and here, so on that one. So I didn't know whether to reprint them or whether to just keep them in there so I can chuckle at myself at the fact that, you know, I just bought my printer, my Canon Selphy, and I didn't know how to use it properly. So now we're coming up to the end of the year. I've got a few photos extra from Christmas in here as well. And that takes us to the end of December. And then this is my little template that I use. So I'll take my photos out of the layout, how I've stuck them in and how I want them. And then I'll place them where they are on here so I know that where I need filler cards and things like that. I see another YouTuber do this and I thought that was a good idea. And then to go with this album, I also have memorabilia as well that I want to put in here so I can document that as well. So yeah, I hope you had a good time watching me flip through that and chuck most of it over the table. And it was a pleasure speaking to you all, and I hope you have a good day. And this is the album you'll see me working on over the next few weeks. So I hope you all, like I said, have a good day, and I hope you're all well, and I'll speak to you again soon. Bye.